Good morning. Okay, so the different topic that I wanted to talk about was or is various ways spiritual interpretations or interpretations of spiritual guidance across religions. Modern interpretations of spiritual guidance are full of crap, especially for those who are the primary intended beneficiaries of spiritual advice. So, I am a Buddhist, and I have been, I took refuge, which is a vow, our commitment, basically, in my early adulthood. I think I did take refuge several times in my own heart, many times before my early adulthood. But in my early adulthood, I was ready to make a particular commitment to a particular kind of Buddhism. True to me, I immediately forgot the entire tradition and lineage and just went and lived my life. I'm sorry, I'm a bad Buddhist. I think it's very funny. Okay. But what I have been doing for close to my whole life is interpreting Buddhist principles, I suppose, and trying to live them in my actual day-to-day life and put them to work helping me with my pain. So I can tell you that it works, but you have to be careful because spiritual advice, whether it be from a long-standing, respectable tradition or from a newer, more human-made tradition, all advice that comes from outside of you, you should take it with a grain of salt. You should be very skeptical because the simple reason, even if the other person who is giving you the advice has all your best interests at heart, and let us be honest, they don't. All right. So, but even if they did, even if it's your mother or your father or the person who loves you the most in the world, they don't live inside your skin. They don't know you the way you know you. And that is the ultimate simple reason why spiritual advice should come from within. Okay. There are several sources of spiritual knowledge, and the Buddha talked about really the kernel of knowledge that is kind of necessary to just get along without doing too much damage to others in this life. And it's a foolproof plan. And I do want to talk about it because there's a ton of gaslighting that happens and a ton of twisting that happens that is not true. So I want to be a friendly advice giver, but I want you to take everything that I say with a grain of salt, and not everything that worked for me or helped me is going to help everybody else, right? So I'm going to be talking about the Four Noble Truths, and I'm going to be arguing with lamas who are very well known, or teachers who are very well known, because there are not many well-known teachers in the West who can interpret Buddhist thought in the right context, in the right way for women living in a patriarchal society. It's not so easy. So we really do need to go down to the super basics and trust our intuition. And that's the way that worked for me. So I'll talk more in other videos about that.